Because this passport thing, that is going to change life in New York City. And especially for minorities. Mm-hmm. And then when minorities can't go into restaurants, then what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's been happening. That started on Monday.
All right.
I'd like to see the videos of the minorities being turned away.
Me too.
From restaurants.
Love to see that. Because it will happen. Mm-hmm. And when it does, is that a racial discrimination situation? Huh. I wonder if that's really what's going on rather than a mask mandate situation.
Pat.
Or a vaccine mandate.
The vaccine passport, your key to the city, as de Blasio said, that is just a tool of the white supremacy.
Oh, there
patriarchy
you go.
that's taken over.
Supremacist
right?
patriarchy.
There it is.
Yes.
That's what's happening.
Yes,
because
thank
they saw, okay, which group is the ones not getting the vaccine? Oh, it's minorities. You know what we should do? That's what they did. They figured out this way to make it seem like
we should honestly stick to that theory because that's what they would do.
What's the phrase we're going to use now? The white supremacist
patriarchy.
Passport? Wait, maybe that's too wordy. How about the white supremacist passport?
Okay, it's fine by me.
Oh, you mean like the white supremacist vaccine passport?
That's keeping minorities out of restaurants and clubs?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. That's weird. That they're being discriminated against like they were back in the 50s and 60s. What are you going to do? Come up with separate water fountains now, too? Is that what you're doing?
Where's your passport before you can use this water fountain?
Right.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, man.
That's exactly how we should brand it. I mean, they brand things perfectly.
Absolutely.
White, supremacist vaccine passport. Congratulations. That's today's show title.
And I will tell you something. This vaccine is still somewhat of a concern to me and to a lot of people. And we just watched this video. It's about, 17 minutes, the video you sent me from the virologist. Oh, my gosh.
Is it not explained beautifully?
Yeah. And really clearly, we should pin that to the Twitter page.
Okay, we'll do that.
And I'm not a scientist. I'm not a virologist. Maybe he's completely wrong, but he's got a lot of credentials to back up the things that he is saying. And what he's saying is this vaccine is replacing and recoding your immune system and making you not able to fight off any diseases. So that's a little scary. What this vaccine does is just specifically target a certain form of the coronavirus. Now, your immune system is non-specific, but the virus is specific. So that means that the virus only looks for a certain coding in the virus to attack it. And if it doesn't find that, it won't attack it. And that's why the Delta the Delta variant is getting through and infecting people who are even vaccinated because it doesn't fight off the Delta variant.
It's not looking for that.
It's not looking for it. Now, your regular immune system is nonspecific, and so it fights off all kinds of different things. Something comes into it, it fights it off. Something else comes into it, it fights it off. But this apparently recodes your immune system to be only specific. And so it's only looking for that specific thing.
It's a mess what's happening.
I mean, it sounded pretty logical.
Yeah, you decide,
Yeah. You look at it,
we'll tweet
check it out, see what you think. I'd love to do is get that guy on with somebody who, like an Anthony Fauci or somebody to explain the other side of it. Let's hear both sides, and then we'll decide.
Fauci, for years and years and years, regardless of the topic, has refused to debate.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing for him. He doesn't do debates. He doesn't defend his positions. He's a little tyrant who gets carte blanche rule over us to make decisions for administrations, and ta-da, that's it. But wait, that doesn't work. You've never been right. It's like having a weatherman who never gets the forecast right becomes the chief meteorologist for the nation.
It's very much like that. What's the guy's name? The virologist? Do you remember?
I don't know.
It's Geert.
Oh, you're close. That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look.
Geert Vanden Schmoozle.
You were closer a moment ago.
I know Geert is right, but Vanden Schmoozle may not be exact.
No, I mean you were right there. It's Geert Vanden Bosch.
Ah! Vanden Schmoozle was
so
pretty close.
I'm actually proud of you. So Geert Vanden Bosch.
Okay, Geert Vanden Bosch, and then maybe he can debate.
He's got a lot
Geert
of
Vanden
cred.
Schmoozle, and we'll put them both on together and see who wins.
But we're
he does have a
assuming-
lot of credentials.
Yeah.
He's a ton.
Yeah, but
He's one of the best in the world.
But you're assuming that Vander Schmoozle is going to be on the opposite side. By the way, this guy who is saying this, like, hey, the vaccine, bad news, man, stay away, bad news. He actually was the senior program officer for a group with Bill Gates. I mean,
that's right.
He is pro-vaccine.
He's a huge vaccine guy.
Loves vaccine.
He's never been anti-vaccine in
He's
his
saying
career.
this vaccine is bad news.
Right, the mRNA. So I'd love to have a
And
debate.
so did the guy who
between the two of
invented
them.
the mRNA. If you've got
Right.
this guy who is Mr. Vaccine saying, don't use this
true.
one. If you've got the guy who developed the mRNA technology saying, they're not using it right, why would you do this? This society is mad.
Sure is.